Hello angels, welcome back to the Cosmic Taylor. If you are new here, hi, I am Taylor, here to tailor you to your highest timeline, and today I have a couple readings that I need to get through, but I'm feeling really tired. I had a very eventful day yesterday. My friend came over, we talked, we chatted, we hung out, and yeah, we had a good time. I love seeing that man. That man is literally, he's so freaking fun. He's so like, just you're gonna have to just give me some time to like gloat about my friend for a second. Okay, every single time we hang out, like we either like watch something or we go and like just do something fun, something chill. Most of the time we just watch shows and relax because he has like the worst job ever. But every time we watch something, he like doesn't get upset whenever I pause it. He doesn't get annoyed whenever I want to like just go and like ramble on about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, like the cinematography of the scene or the allegories or the way that they shoot this shot and the way that they like interact and like this line and like the delivery for these parts of this show and like blah blah blah. And like we always talk about the shit that we watch afterwards, and we were like, yeah, I loved this part about it, and like, you know, the message of this, and like blah blah blah. And I'm obsessed with it, and I love it so much. And every single time we talk, we can talk about literally anything, and we can talk about it so in depth, and like, there's no judgment at all. Oh, you're invited. Oh, okay. You're invited for something. That's interesting. But yeah, I freaking love my friend. He's so cool and he's so nice. He's such a loving person. Every single time we hang out, we usually go to Chili's, and he always gets the freaking bill for me because like he loves me and cares about me. Home slice. And I always tell him one day when I get rich, I'll like pay for everything. That's me, bitch. Anyways, so yeah, go get you friends like that. Go get you, oh, the devil in reverse, hello. Go get you friends like that. Friends that like are so awesome, cool, and chill like that. Like, I'm also being called to talk about something that we talked about, which was so I guess we're getting a little personal here, angels. While we were hanging out and talking yesterday, one of the things that we ended up talking about was how one of our mutual friends once upon a time said something that was kind of hurtful to me because you see, I do this, right? I love to pull cards and I do tarot, right? But as I also say in almost every other freaking reading that I do, I'm also an artist. I am a storyteller. I am a creator, right? So every single day I try to subject myself to the dreams and goals that I have for myself, which is sharing my stories, sharing my characters, putting my stories out there, and working hard to make sure that I'm completing my stories every day, right? And one of those things is, you know, for example, I have a junk planner that I made, which is just like a cereal box and a bunch of paper that I like tied together. And every day I write down my to-do list of things that I need to do. And every single day, I try to complete those goals and make sure that I get all of the work that I need to get done, the cleaning that I need to get done, and take care of myself, however that shapes or forms, right? So I try to make sure I write 2,000 words a day. I try to make sure, for whatever story I'm working on, I try to make sure that I get progress done on whatever art project I have. I try and make sure that I have all of the videos I need to have uploaded for the week, scheduled and uploaded and ready to go. And I make sure that I have enough videos to prepare to line up for the next week after this one, right? So I kind of do a lot in my life. I have a family that I have to take care of and maintain, and I have a social life with my friends that I try to take care of and maintain, and I have family that I love to like see and talk to and hang out with. So I do a lot. I do a lot. I do a lot of work. And this person, this mutual friend of ours, one day while I was talking about somebody else that I'm no longer friends with, explaining how it felt when that person was telling me that I needed to like be more serious about the things that I'm working on. And our mutual friend said, to be fair, from the outside looking in, it does look like you're just home doing nothing all the time. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. All right. That's cool. Cool. And it really hurt my feelings. Like, it really hurt my feelings. And so, like, he and I were talking about it, and he was just like, it's really annoying that anybody thinks that they can, like, lay claim to these kinds of things with you in your life, because, like, if anybody even bothered to actually get to know you and actually spend the time to, like, ask questions and learn about the things that you're working on, then they would know that you spend a lot of time doing work. You spend a lot of time working on the things that you do. Like, dude, I'm actually pretty sure that Stephen King himself sets the same exact goal of writing at least 2,000 words every day, at least 6 pages every single day. Like, you are literally doing more work than somebody that does writing professionally every day, because you're not just doing writing, you're doing art, you're doing tarot, you're cleaning, you're doing all the other things that you have to do in order to maintain a healthy, stable, balanced life, right? So, like, yeah, there's like, interesting. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. There's definitely this energy here of like people not being able to recognize you for what you do, or people not being willing to open their eyes to what you do, or acknowledge how hard you try or how hard you work. Because there is definitely something here about you having to work against the grain, you being pulled against the grain. I'm hearing the song Escapism from Steven Universe, specifically those lines where she's like, what is it? What is it? It's like, I guess I have to face that in this awful place I shouldn't show a trace of doubt, but pulled against the grain I feel a little pain that I would rather do without. I'd rather be free, free, free. Yep. You'd rather be free. You'd rather be free. Eight of Cups, you'd rather be free. Knight of Cups, you'd rather be free. You'd rather be free. And there's something here about people like throwing a lot of projections on you. Interesting. I'm wearing a lot of white right now because I just woke up not too long ago, and I was just so tired. I didn't want to get out of my PJs. I want to stay nice and comfortable. And like the amount of white I'm wearing, there's something here about like how pure you are. Like, look at this, like just look at all of this white here. The way, like the white hands over here with like the heart situation and like the white horse, and then this woman in white. You know, there's a lot of purity that exists without and around, like, within and outside of you, without you. Exactly, but not exactly. Spirit's trying to explain, like, you know, there's like other people that are out there that are good. Like, as I was just talking about my friend that I was gloating about, there are other people out there that also have pure intentions. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune coming up, right? Look at that. Sorry, I keep trying to show the camera on this side, and the camera's on this side today. Like, this is gonna be annoying. But yeah, there's like this energy of switching fate. Switching fate. Two of Wands. You're choosing something different for yourself, one where you don't have to constantly fight for yourself. You can just go towards what you want to go towards. You can listen to that inner call, you can listen to that destiny, you can listen to that divine alignment within yourself and go towards it. Very much so serving Powerpuff Girls here with these colors. Blossom was always my favorite. Of course, I loved Bubbles and I loved Buttercup for my own, like, reasons on both fronts. But, you know, Blossom was my girl. Blossom was my girl, okay? I understood her. I literally am still convinced that that girl was just an undiagnosed autistic child. Like, anyways. So let's see, what else, Spirit? What do you want to talk about? Because like you're saying that it's like the universe wants you to hold out for hope. Hold out for hope. Knight of Swords. Hold out for hope. You're on my Squishmallow right now. My Hello Kitty. Yeah, hold out for hope. Hold out for trust, belief. More information is coming your way. It's coming as quickly as possible. It might be coming in the form of a message, like a text, an email, a phone call, something encrypted is what I'm hearing. Because, oh, interesting. With, oh my god, the world and the star. That's interesting. Because we have the Six of Swords. Oh, shoot, are you okay? Yeah, we have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse down here. There's something about somebody trying to stop you from leaving a, they keep saying it's an abundant timeline, but it's not an abundant timeline. It is a very lackluster timeline, okay? Very, like, I'm hearing very luxurious for cockroaches. That's crazy. Oh god. Yeah, but like there's something about people here trying to come towards you and to try to stop you from trying to move on and create a new life for yourself, move with fate, move with the choices that you've made, because they don't want to, like, first of all, they don't want to admit that they ever did something wrong, but second of all, they don't want to actually put in the work that you've had to put in and face the repercussions that you had to face in order to get to where you want to go. The cruelty was unfounded. There was no reason for them to treat you the way that they treated you, and yet they did it anyways. There's like this pinnacle of a place behind her. It looks like I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like an island, and there's like a star on top of it. It's like, but it's an empty star. Okay, that's better. That's better. Oh. Yeah, it's like you're leaving something behind, and you're the star. You're coming out as the star. So the fact that this placeholder with a star that's like there, but it's empty, ignore how chipped my nails are. The second they start chipping, I don't chew them off, but like I need it. Like I'm just like, break. It's so bad. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You broke an illusion of some sorts. And, like, something that was, like, gaslighting you, manipulating you, something where you didn't actually fully understand and the encompassing truth of what you were experiencing or going through. You kind of broke that illusion. You broke out of it. You're no longer stuck in that space. And you stopped protecting people. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You stopped protecting people from their own lackluster energy. You stopped protecting people from the things that they were calling into themselves so that you could bring in what you call into yourself. Yeah, like, whoever these people are that are actively trying to stop you from getting to where you want to go, achieve the goals that you want to achieve for yourself, the sun, it's not going to work. It's not gonna work. Like, nothing can stop you from being happy now. Nothing can stop you from being happy now. The only thing getting in your way of happiness is yourself. If you're even getting in your own way, which I don't think that even applies to the majority of you here. The Empress in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse, Justice upright, and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, there's like something here about feeling like everything was kind of turned upside down for things to go in the right direction. And you had to like disconnect from all of these energies that you had mastered and learned and understood, and kind of like take a step back from the pain and suffering that you were feeling and experiencing, so you could be like, this isn't me. This isn't who I am. This is just a situation that I've been through. My hair is so like fluffy today. It's kind of adorable, actually. Anyway, Queen of Wands coming out in the upright with the Eight of Swords coming out in the upright. Yeah. Like, you knew that you had to stop being a protector, a defender, a creator, in a sense. You had to stop being, like, I'm hearing, like, you had to stop being loving in the most loving sense. You couldn't keep loving other people and caring about other people in the way that you were, because every single time that you did, yeah. Strength in reverse, Devil in reverse. It just misconstrued your seeing, your sight, and your understanding of what you were actually dealing with and going through. Eight of Pentacles coming out again. We have the King of Swords in the reverse with Strength in the reverse. Because, like, whoever this was, whoever these people are, they're very disarming. And they definitely put you in a position where you felt like you had to show up or act in a certain way in order for things to go in the direction that you wanted them to go with this person. Because this person, like, either they were sensitive or cruel, or I don't even know. Like, they themselves were not a great example of love to you. 1717 on the timer. But I do have to edit out a bunch of stuff because you don't want to know, you don't want to be, like, constantly adjusted in the Squishmallow. So maybe that's not what it says, but you're gonna have to trust me here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a new opportunity coming towards you because of everything that you've had to deal with and go through. Things like were flipped upside down, and like with the Hermit showing up in the reverse, it's like you were starting to be surrounded by people that like you actually cared for, people that you actually cared to be around, people that you actually wanted to spend time with. Yeah, Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands. People that made you feel celebrated, that made you feel good, people that made you feel like you could have fun and there was nothing wrong with that. Oh. Ugh. Like, people that actively, yeah, the opposite of whoever these other people were. The Devil with the Four of Wands in reverse. These other people who made you feel like you were obligated or stuck in a specific kind of energy or in a specific kind of place that you had to act or behave or believe in order to be stable with them. But there was nothing stable about it. That's volatility at its finest. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? What are you trying to really say here to the collective? I keep hearing you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You've been very disappointed. You've been very disappointed throughout your life. You have been betrayed. I'm hearing that part from the song Lifeboat by Ray again, which is like so significant because I've been hearing it so much. There's an ant crawling in my windowsill. Buddy, how did you get there? Okay. Update and actions. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing that part where she's like, where a preacher is like talking about like, I've been disappointed many times, I've been betrayed many times, I've been hurt many, many times. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. Don't know how or when, but I'm not giving up yet. Yeah, there's something here about like you have lost hope. There's a degree of you in which you've lost hope. You don't believe. You don't believe, like, it's not to say you don't believe that the good things can come, but it's more like you don't believe that holding out hope is worth anything anymore. It's like Why be hopeful for things that may never come? Why be hopeful for things that may never hit? That may never manifest? But Spirit is saying, like, you can't let your disappointments dictate your future. The Hanged Man in the reverse. It's an act of victimizing yourself with the Lovers on the back of the deck and the Knight of Pentacles. It's an act of victimizing yourself when you don't allow yourself to be hopeful about your future. All right, and it's not to say that you're playing the victim or anything, but it's a degree of which, like, it's so deeply rooted. It is a victim mindset that is so deeply rooted that it gets to a point where you start to believe that hope is some kind of fallacy, some kind of fever dream, a pipe dream, and holding out hope for anything is a kind of, it's more detrimental to your progress in life than it is to your achievements. You know what I mean? It's like you see it as something that just gets in the way of you being able to take a step forward, and instead of something that like gets in the way of you being able to fully enjoy the fruits of your labor and like fully embrace everything that you've gained. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense, because like hope isn't there to make the disappointment feel heavier. All right, hope and disappointment, they are not inherently entwined. All right, the thing that binds hope and disappointment together, 2222 on the timer, is expectation. Don't have expectation. Allow your hope and your disappointment to exist in two different spaces. Don't have expectations of how things are supposed to go, of what things are supposed to look like, of how things are supposed to be. Allow yourself to release that. Allow yourself to release that. It's not meant for you to use as like stepping stones on one another in order to make further progress. You don't need to be disappointed to be hopeful, you know? And you don't need to be hopeful to be disappointed. You can be disappointed by things that you had no hope in. I know for a fact that's happened to me many times. Like, that's I'm hearing that's like kind of a universal experience. Like, yeah, this is so weird and interesting at the same time, you know what I mean? My nose is so runny. I saw the TV glow last night. Exactly. Something is coming into balance for you in your life right now with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. I screamed and shouted, begging for someone to come and help me. And after a while, I apologized for the whole thing. Then I begged God for somebody to come save me. I saw the TV glow. The Chariot with the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You're moving away from something that was never truly reciprocal or caring or loving towards you. You're moving towards something that is. With the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to be a very slow process. Big, heavy on that, like, it's going to be a slow burn. Like, it might not even be a slow burn romance, just like a slow burn connection, contract. It'll take a while before you get there, but when you get there, it will be sweet. I'm hearing the lyrics from the song Change by Alexa Gates. Victory is sweet, life is a game. I'm the only one to blame. if it's all the same. Change, change, change. If I weren't so tired, that would have sounded better. I don't know about that, actually. My voice is definitely not what it used to be. That's what happens when you smoke cigarettes and vape in high school and just friggin' inhale things that you should not be inhaling. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Learn from me. Don't do that. Not worth it. Not worth it. Never worth it. Alright. Three of Cups with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You don't even understand how good you deserve things to be because you don't have hope for how good things can be. That's like the necessary ingredient you need in your life right now. Yeah, it's like one of the few things that you can control. Finding hope. Finding hope. And with the Fool in the reverse, it's like you're not allowing yourself to go in this new cycle, in this new experience of having and feeling good while experiencing the good. That's what you need, and that's what you deserve. My friend and I were also talking about rock climbing, and he was like, I've been thinking about getting a membership, and I can get buddy passes, so maybe we could go together and we can do some rock climbing. And I'm like, you don't understand how long I've neglected my muscles. I haven't worked out since high school. I do yoga and stretches, but I don't like pick up weights. And yeah, I graduated in 2023, so, you know, in March of 2023 too, bitch. Like, and the last PE class I had was in like December. So technically, I haven't worked out since 2022. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Okay? I'm working on it. Yeah, anyways, there's like this energy here of you going and trying new things and experiencing new things for the sake of just having fun. All right, there's so much green and blue here as well as purple. And I said this in a reading before, like I've seen a heart chakra glow pink, I've seen a heart chakra glow green, but I've never seen a heart chakra glow purple. And then a couple weeks later after I did that reading, I don't think I uploaded it the day I made it, but like a couple weeks later, Olivia Rodrigo dropped her album, and then I heard the song Purple, and I was like, oh my god. that shit was like, oh my god. That it's always so nice and confirming whenever spirit gives other people, other artists, other creators, other diviners messages. Yeah, I will say it. Every artist is a diviner. Every artist is a diviner. Every creator is a diviner. Okay. The universe just went, every creator is an oracle. Yeah, you gotta allow this to like collapse. Allow this timeline to collapse, home slice. Whatever that means or looks like to you, allow it to just break away. Allow it to die. Because like, you need to just refocus on hope, on joy. You need to refocus on hope and joy. Because you deserve to feel good. And if there's no other reason, or you can't think of any other good reason to try and hold out hope, to try and hold out a sense of love and peace for yourself within your life, Spirit is saying, try something new. Try something different. And try and change. If you can't think of any other reason to go and change because you don't care about yourself, then think about the things that you do care about and ask yourself, is it fair for these things that I love and care about to have to experience me at a point in my life where I choose to stay stuck in melancholy? I saw the TV glow, Mr. Melancholy, the man in the moon. You're going to love my midnight realm. It's such a wonderful place. You're gonna be so, oh my God. You're gonna be so caught up in my realm that you won't even know that you're dying. Are you gonna just let that die? Are you gonna let your heart stay stuck in an industrial freezer? Are you gonna allow yourself to freeze? Or are you going to go through the process and allow this version of you to die? Are you gonna bury yourself and allow yourself to pass on and pass through to a new dimension, to a new era, to a new life? You can either die here, miserable and sad, or you can die there, excited, happy, sad, an entire range of emotions. I'm hearing a range display of emotions instead of just the numbness you feel now. Thank you so much for being here, angels, and for letting me read your energy. If you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how it resonated with you. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Look out for yourself. I love you so much. If you feel so called to, I do have my Cash App in the description box below. Tips are always appreciated, but never required. Spirit is like, I need you to start saying that more. I'm like, I don't want. Anyway. I love you guys so much, and I hope I will see you in the next reading, all right? Bye.